At the height of the Roman Empire in 120 AD, Rome controlled more than 3 million square miles and had a population between 70 million and 90 million people. The empire extended as far north as Scotland and as far south as southern Egypt. It spanned from Mesopotamia in the east to the western coast of Spain. But it wasn't always that way. From its humble beginnings as a Latian settlement to the Roman Republic to the Roman Empire, Rome steadily grew until it became one of the greatest empires the world had ever seen. By the establishment of the Roman Republic in 500 BCE, Rome controlled a small territory with Rome at its center. By the beginning of the First Punic War in 264 BCE, Rome controlled all of the Italian peninsula, and by the end of the Punic Wars in 146 BCE, Rome added most of Spain, all the land around the Adriatic Sea, Corsica, Sardinia, and Sicily. By Caesar's death in 44 BCE, Rome also controlled Gaul, the northern coast of Africa, Egypt, Syria, parts of Asia Minor, and the remainder of Greece. The stage was set for a mighty empire.
The empire, of course, began when Octavian came to rule. He bore his adopted father's name, Gaius Julius Caesar, and formed a triumvirate with Mark Antony and Lepidus. Octavian's defeat of his original partners was quite unusual. Lepidus was exiled, and Mark Antony saw it as an opportunity to rise to power. But Octavian punished him battle after battle until Mark Antony reached Egypt and joined forces with Julius Caesar's past lover Cleopatra. Together, they faced Octavian at Actium, but the fleet was destroyed by Octavian's general Agrippa, and they fled back to and were defeated again in Alexandria and committed suicide. With nobody in his way, he took the name Augustus, or Exalted One, and made Rome an empire. Rome was to be ruled by many more emperors, some without much trouble, like the 5 good emperors Nerva, Trajan, Hadrian, Antonius Pius, and Marcus Aurelius, who succeeded one another, causing no commotion, and the 4 emperors Galba, Otho, Vitellius, and Vespasian, who fought for the throne constantly. One main successor, though, was Diocletian, who saw the growing internal problems of Rome and made the throne a tetrarchy, or rule of 4. He and his colleagues took on names of gods, and seen as representatives of said gods, they worked well religiously and defeated Persian invasion as well as Egyptian revolt. His main letdown, though, was his edict against the Christians. He persecuted them and the Jews until the Edict of Milan allowed religious diversity as long as those practicing other beliefs paid substantial taxes. After many invasions and dynasties, Romulus Augustulus, the last Western emperor, lost his lands and people to invading Goths and their king, Odoacer. Rome was now only left to a shrinking eastern half, and was destroyed by the Crusaders of the Fourth Crusade.